Shopify Point of Sale is
Peace,
retail
reflections,
made
and
right.
divine greetings
So
to
you
the
can give in-store
chosen ones.
shoppers what they really want.
Like buy
Sorry,
online, up in
this
store?
random
Yep.
ad just
Can I
kicked in out
display
of the
in-store
blue.
stock online?
Definitely.
That's annoying,
From
right?
every location?
From 1,000 locations.
Whoa, it's really
Email
busy
capture,
over here.
easy returns?
It's a lot of bugs.
Can it make me
Whatever.
right all the time?
Right.
No.
So, yeah.
Shopify Point of Sale. Retail
I wanted
made
to speak
right.
about a
Visit
few specific things before this video started, because yeah, I felt it. I felt it heavy last night, bro. Like my aligning shit is like heavy. Are y'all feeling it? Like, goddamn. But oh yeah. So I guess that's one thing I wanted to talk about, because we're all gonna go through a massive shroom trip awakening eventually. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that in the video where I was saying like any day now, right? Because that's also something that's gonna happen, right? We're all going to trip into those higher dimensions, because we're gonna have so many fucking epiphanies, you know, back to back with all of these alignments and shit. Because these alignments means that you're walking into something specific, right? Like I said, time doesn't move until you do, which is why another reason why we get reincarnated, because we don't move forward in time when we're supposed to. Then we are, by universal law, we are supposed to come back here to put out the energy we were supposed to, right? Fulfill our destiny, right? Or take in the energy we were supposed to, right? Like have the experiences we were supposed to, basically. But yeah, that's something that I've been wanting to talk about. Yeah. Also, hold on, because shout out to my fucking plug, man. Because bro just gifted me a little bag of shrooms, you feel me? Help me activate type shit. So like, that shit was awesome. And like, yeah, you will experience these things if like when you like raise your vibrations high enough to the point where you're more than just right within yourself. Like, you're so right within yourself that it just like, it's like how energy works in a bottle that isn't big enough to hold all your energy. It oozes out from you. So like, that's another reason why people get offended and try to dim your light, like they say, right? Because, you know, they just feel like you're doing too much or you're trying too hard, but you're not, you know. And yeah, this one girl, right, Camilla, I'm calling you out. You're lucky I don't know your last name. But yeah, this one girl in, I don't know, whatever grade in middle school. Yeah, she slapped me because I told her, you know, you already have such a good talent, you don't have to try so hard, because we were singing in music class, right? She was hitting them notes, but at the time, my abilities, right, because we all have our abilities, right? So my ability, which is what I wrote down in my comments, right, is that I would be able to read energy and transmute it to the point where I can change it into wherever I need to be, right? That was with the red stone, that, like, how I had the power stones. That red stone activated something in my DNA, right? But I'm not gonna get into all that. But basically, right? I was just able to read people in the moment. So it just sounded like she was where she needed to be, but when she started trying more and more, all peace reflections. The little birdies over here wondering like, who's this guy just chilling over here, you know? Okay, my bad. So, but yeah, I just want to give a good example of like how God works, right? Because He teaches everybody a lesson, right, within the same action. She slapped me because, you know, I told her she's trying too hard. Who am I to tell someone how hard, you know, they should be trying with whatever craft they're doing, right? But at the same time, I was giving her good advice, so I'm pretty sure you know, and I was coming from a place of love, right? Even though we have already had our problems in the past, right? Yeah, I'm sure she experienced her part of the karma from what she did with me, because she was a lot, so she likely experienced a lot of karma. But that's enough for her, right? But yeah, that's like how God works. He'll teach both people a lesson. Like, it doesn't, like, that's another reason, like in a situation, it's whatever happens is nobody's fault, truly, because you all had a part to play in it, right? But you all weren't trying to intentionally manifest that reality type shit. So it's like, you know, unless it's warfare type shit, and that's just in a whole nother situation. And you're not even gonna be thinking about this, but yeah.
I like when you call me daddy.
That was crazy.
What you think about changing your name?
Alright, let's try to pick up from where we left off. Oh, no, right, because, okay, that's what I was gonna get to earlier, right? When I was getting these downloads, right, I had got more downloads to put onto this paper, onto this cheating the Matrix video shit, right? And yeah, I was on, you know, I was heavy on shrooms type shit, so like I could use my avatar as easy as I wanted to, right? But you know, it just felt so overwhelming because my energy, like, someone was sending me too much love, and motherfuckers was tickling me and shit, and the Astros, there was a lot going on, and yeah, it was just because I was super sensitive to energy. Like, bro, I wanted to strip naked so bad and, like, you know, just float somewhere type shit, because, like, that's how sensitive I was. 24? Y'all, 42 is like I don't know what kind of angel number it is, but I heard that my divine partner could have a life path number 2, and my life path number is 4, and I've been seeing 42 for a while, right? And y'all seen how heavy 42 was promoted in the Miles Morales fucking movie. Like, they be taunting us individually and collectively a lot in a lot of shit. Like, trying to make us go crazy and shit because of the position that we're in. That was another download that I had. But yeah, bro, these downloads I was getting, bro, they were really deep. Like, I was ooh, I'm not even gonna be talking about them in this video because, like, I'm gonna just pick up where I left off, right, type shit. But, like, just know, when I get to those, like, don't get scared or whatever type shit. Like, just bear with me, ride with me type shit. Yeah. All right. So where were we the last time? Oh, right, connecting certain chakras with each other and working with them. Oh, like how? Okay, so in I also have one more thing to say about this, right? So we'll pick up from where we left off. So like in that other game, right? What game was it called? My bad. The game on this page, the Superhero Life 2 game, right? When I was explaining how to do the combos, right? You had to, like, just to do a basic combo, you actually had to do a combination of moves using a combination of powers type shit. Just to do one basic thing. Kind of like how they made the games in Mortal Kombat, you know, and get those type of style games, right? But yeah, then to do advanced things, I would add in, you know, as a secondary combo, you know, or third combo type shit to whatever I'm doing, so then I can make it more, you know, effective in whatever situation I'm in, because you know, the ice and speed run combo, right? I can run past you and trip you, right? Because if you use speed, then if you get hit, then it'll cancel your speed momentarily, right? So then what I'll do is I'll run past you with speed and trip you while I have a boom charged and ready to let off as soon as I make it to you, right? Or like as soon as I make it to you, I'll even try to grab you with the tornado spin. So then by the time that the ice spin power is done, you know, being used, and that time's out, it will free my jump button while I'm using the tornado spin. So now I can jump up in the air and finish you off with a fireball, or just eat your health down with fucking katanas, and then teleport out the way. Because I cheated so that I can use all the movement abilities whenever I need be, type shit. Yeah, and then, so like what I'm saying, what I was using that example for, right? So when I said we gotta connect certain chakras, like our crown chakra and our sacral chakra, that's like us using the speed power with the ice power, right? But then when we sing a specific mantra that combines them while going back and forth with another mantra, it'll be more effective to activate other things that you're trying to do. Whatever it would be. We're magical beings. We can do whatever the fuck. But yeah, that's that. And then, so yeah, like with your chakras, and those are just like certain parts of your consciousness, right? So it's like how I told you, I use the multi-shadow clone jutsu method, right? Like how fucking Naruto uses his multi-shadow clones to learn in the middle of a fight, because when they poof, that information and chakra goes back to him, right? Like this is how energy works, by the way. Oh yeah, don't judge me. I smoke cigarettes and weed still. You know, I'm coming off of it though. You just gotta trust me with that. I don't know how I was gonna phrase that, but just trust me with that. But yeah, so like how I used those other methods to enhance other psychic abilities, like being able to think about multiple things in multiple perspectives as well, because that was like the ability of the Renegon, right? Man, like I combined a lot of different kinds of abilities so that I can manifest the Sharingan and manifest other abilities. Like I was running down the hill the other day, going on a walk, you know, where I found that park. Oh no, that was a different day, but I was running down this hill, and while I was running down the hill, because I was so tired, I had such a long way to go, you know, I just wanted to hurry up and get shit over with, so I let the momentum of me going down the hill, right, just carry me down the hill. But I was speeding up, and I knew I would speed up, accelerate, right? I knew I would accelerate, so then I just used that to my advantage to help my perception shift and catch on to the speed I was moving at, so then I can just place my feet where it needed to be. But then the only thing that I had to worry about was with each step, for some reason, it felt like time was trying to pause, right? So then in that step, I had to shift my weight onto that step, right, for balance, and then I had to flex the muscle harder than I wanted to. It wasn't, you know, hard. I didn't have to flex that hard, but it was just harder than I wanted to, just so that I can, like a hydraulic, so I can catch the pressure and keep my spine in balance. And then, so like I was using different things, right, from my physical to my mental, to help me, you know, use super speed type shit. So like this is also another thing I'm trying to get to is like to cheat the matrix, right? So you can use this to heal your conscious, right? Your conscious to your body and all your different bodies, right? So you can use this different methods like this, right? Creating your own way to manipulate and perceive and control your energy type shit, or work with your energy, right? Cooperation. To work with your energy so that you can achieve certain breakthroughs that you might need or want in this life. I feel like there was something else. But yeah, let's move on. Connect with life from Kai. Oh, from and for Kai. Oh, like, yeah, so connect with all of life from Kai and for Kai, right? So, like, the earthlings, too. Like how I was saying in my last video. And if you are advanced enough to see when, I don't think, oh, right, yeah. So, right, when people have those crazy encounters with random people, and then they say like they disappeared and shit, that's just like an advanced being, right? It could be a human, an earthling, another kind of alien species, extraterrestrial, interterrestrial. I don't think any interterrestrial beings are coming up here for real. But you never know, because as you can see, the situation we're in is because people don't follow the laws or guidelines. And when I say the situation we're in, I'm talking about the positive and the negatives. Like the fact that we were conquered in the first place, and the fact that they failed to conquer us because of their own, arrogance and this and that. So it's like, yeah. So yeah, let's just try to connect with all of life. I'm saying for the chosen ones, right? Because yeah, they all reflect us and resemble us in different ways. Another reason why it's important for us not to judge, unless we're giving constructive criticism, to help give clarity, not to help control someone's destiny, but just to help them see that this could also be an option for them, right? And then you just let them take it if they need you. Let me light this thing up. Run it up, prepaid, get the rest from my way. And yeah, that's a cheat code because it's gonna help you tap into what you are and all the possible things that you could have been, type shit. Because a lot of us, like, we're dragons and fairies and this and that. And shit. It's awesome. It's so cool. They traumatize us with darkness. What? God is so mean. They use ourselves to make us feel the negative vibes of our chakras. Okay, yeah. Negative vibes of our chakras the same way that they feel about us. Because like they're jealous of us type shit. So those negative feelings that they get from us, from our glow and shit and our greatness, they want us to feel that way about ourselves. Like, because we're so great and we make them feel like shit, they want us to feel like shit, basically.
Damn, I'm in a different dimension in this bitch.
Not yet.
What the fuck?
I'm getting there. I'm trying to decipher what I was trying to write with, what I was trying to say with this other part, they traumatized us with darkness, Goddess Selena. But I think I was trying to tell us, oh, well, yeah, I think I was trying to tell us, ourselves, right, that, they traumatized us with our own darkness. So they knew the darkness within us that we can harness and, use to create light with, right? They want us to fear it and feel all kinds of negative ways about it, right? They wanted to traumatize us with our own specific tailor-made darkness. That's why I said we all go through the same shit, but it's tailor-made to us because we're all our own selves. Y'all, aren't we fucking cool as heaven? Also cool as hell and good as hell and shit is obviously a curse because you're saying hell is good. I've been saying that shit since elementary school. Like, what the hell? Hold on, let me take another hit. But yeah, we're too cool for all this shit, bro. We're yeah. Oh shit, I just seen my plug. Alright. He might be in the video. Don't figure it out. Alright, but yes, we are way too fucking cool to be here. I'm not saying like on this planet, right, because this is our baby, but I'm saying like in the situation that they tried to put us in the situation where we are at the bottom type shit, because we're obviously at the top. I want you to know, like, another, I don't know if I wrote it down, another download I got was every anime, right, obviously is about us, but every anime character is about us as well. All the quirky and corny shit is us as well. All that cool and darkness is us as well. All that light and, yeah, all of that shit is us, bro. I mean, God, right? Because we are God, right? God is the original personality. So every personality, everything comes from our essence, our source, our mama. So yeah, that's another cheat code. So if you ever want to tap into yourself in other deep ways, you can go look to those animes to see how you might relate to them, right? Because like that relation is just another key to open up gates within yourself, right? Type shit. But yeah, that's what I got from that. So let's move on. And how we make them feel. Oh, so yeah, that was it. That was also a thing. So they want us to feel the negative vibrations, right? Specifically of our chakras, just to lock us up. Also, I think because our chakra exists throughout all of reality type shit, so that's just how it would have worked. But yeah, they feel negative things about us, right? And we make them feel negative things, right? We make them feel envious type shit. But then they also feel hatred, a love-hate relationship with us. So then yeah, they want us to feel the same way about each other and ourselves. Because I remember I felt that shit heavy and deeply. I was like, damn, why am I so great that I'm fucking up everybody's day type shit? Like, everybody really does hate Tay. My dad would sing that shit almost every day. Bars. Okay. Cut off your senses to go into your potential energy, right? So your mental, right? I told you that whole realm is kind of like potential energy, but it's also kinetic energy. So you're using the kinetic energy of that realm, right? But when you cut off all your senses and like keep your awareness and your consciousness, right? you will go into yourself, you know. Because first of all, we're standing in ourselves, right? And then everything is also inside of you, because we are microcosms of this macrocosm. We reflect, right? Yeah. Like a pop tart. All right, so also, yeah, another download I got is some of us is just Kai, like the planet herself, just extended into, you know, this human form. But then, yeah, a lot of us is also Source herself here to help Kai. Oh yeah, and a lot of us is also manifestations of a lot of different fucked up energies and a lot of cool, beautiful energies. But yeah, there's a lot of trolls and demons and shit on this place, on this planet. So yeah, you gotta be careful who you even want to connect with, because when you want to connect with them, you're creating this energetic cord attached into them. And it's gonna be hard to be, because they're going to be within your energy. Look at this, like. Where did I put my lighter? I don't know, but yeah, when you tap into your potential energy, then you can control it a lot more deeper, or cooperate with it a whole lot more deeper, right? And then manifest things a lot more powerfully.
Learn how you can be all you can be at GoArmy.com.
Bars. Also, if y'all still smoking weed and you don't really plan on quitting, and just try to, obviously, I'm sure y'all got some good moderation skills, right? But use it for why they just back up like that? That shit was crazy. What the fuck? But yeah, use it for meditation, because we help. That's what we made it for, to help, you know, people go into deeper states of meditation. Nigga really just backed up to stare at me and then drive off. Like, bro. Man, what? Okay, sync self with the highest timeline. Oh yeah, so that's like a good ass cheat code type shit, you know? Fuck, to sync yourself with your highest timeline. Hold on, let me take a hit. And remember, everybody's experience is tailor-made, so whatever your experience, whatever you believe your highest timeline will be, right? It will become. So be careful what you believe your highest timeline to be, because you might add shit that won't, you know, let you ascend to another possible higher timeline type shit. That's a mind fuck of a loop, right? Because like, if that was the highest timeline, then why was it the highest timeline again? Because there's infinity, so there's no true highest anything. Hi, this guys. I feel a jiggy bitch, I feel the turn. Since the edges, I feel the flirt. True. There's that story first. True. I can first. True. Hey, bro. Everything is tailor-made for us. Yeah, I used to drop my blunt on purpose a lot, because, you know, I can sense within the timeline that my mate wouldn't be with me, right? anytime soon type shit. So, you know, I would just let that shit drop to knock the ashes off or something. Or if I was about to burn myself, I'd be like, oh no, someone's fucking my bitch. And be like, well, good for her. Type shit. But, yeah, that's another cheat code, to have an attitude like that. Another cheat code is to learn to flow with work and rest, right? So when you're working, like I said, it's like you're not even doing shit for it. You're just doing another thing. That's it. You know, it's always popular without all the ones ahead are gone out of chance. Okay, and then ego IDs. I don't know, I think I said this part already. Hold on. I used to go with what's it called, Jamaican rum, because you know the island rum shit. I guess they would when they make these tobacco leaves, right, they would soak it in some liquor or some shit, right? So like, hey, that's cool. You know, me put that in the shit so my ancestors can you know, meditate with me type shit. But yeah, I guess they discontinued that shit because I caught on. So they're not promoting that shit no more. But like, you know what's crazy? It did have, I think, an ass on it, right? An ass and a bikini. But all of these packs, like surprisingly this one, just because it's apples, right? I guess it's not sexual enough to make it sexual, but they be doing crazy shit like, you know, with the other flavors. Like, I forgot what the fuck I seen with the mango, but that shit was crazy. And then like, you know, a girl was smoking a banana in a crazy way. Yeah. Because like, I say in a crazy way because the banana was like halfway in her mouth type shit, and she had red lipstick on her, and she was puckering her lips. So yeah, they over sexualize their shit. Is basically what I'm saying. They over sexualize a lot of shit. They over a lot of shit. So, you know, you just gotta find the pureness within yourself to really ignore it and call bullshit. Yeah. You know, well, so ego identification, right? Because this will help you shift your reality. So use, and yeah, it'll help expose the reality that you're in. So, you want to learn to create your own kind of a Sharingan, right? So you can be able to read shit by using your different ego identification systems, introspection and outrospection. I don't know. And then yeah, use this against the religion and politics systems that they got in their matrix, right? And then use this for the spiritual and conscious I don't know, community. I don't know what they call that. Yeah, community. I don't know, I forgot. There's a more specific word I want to use for it, but yeah, community. Collective consciousness, right? Yeah, and then when you start to see the bullshit that they be on, right? Because now you have the information for you to add to your dialogue, right? To unlock certain wisdoms within yourself, to be able to be self-taught and just pull information out of yourself. Yeah, by putting yourself in a deep state of meditation. I kept hearing elevation, a deep state of elevation, right? Cause the kind of high I was on, like, bro, that shroom high I was on earlier. It was like I was leaving and coming back willingly, and then like every time I would leave, I would go deeper into like this cave of echoing chatter. Just in each chatter is like its own bar of information, right? And like when they keep echoing and colliding with each other, they create another bar, another dialogue that I can read from. And like if I could choose to read from whatever the fuck I like can handle channeling in on. Like, yeah, it was cool because I was making myself handle the channeling as well. You know, it was like I was finding these crazy ass cheat codes to just like, you know, tap in farther and farther. And I was like, bro, why can't I do this on the regular? Man, I was cracking. Me and the ancestors was having a good ass laugh, bro. Just talking about my situation, you know. And a few other things too, but I don't know. Should we get into that type shit? Yeah. Oh right, and symbols. So when your ego identifies with something, it creates a symbol for it, right? In whatever way it can sense it. Rather, that would be the symbols of the letters of the words that we use, or a symbol of how you feel about a specific phrase, so then you can remember the phrase. Or, you know, like all your senses, all your physical senses, and then the psychic senses, I would say. And remember, psychic just means mental, so like also different ways of being able to process information. Also, that's also something I was doing. I was going to different dimensions, like, and finding out different ways to comprehend information. So I didn't need to use words, right? I didn't need to use the dialogue type shit. And I would only use it they would only use it just to, you know, keep my attention and flow, you know, and being able to give me the goods type shit. Give me the tea. And the cheats. Cheat codes. Cheat codes. Man, me and my god brother, because we used to listen to this song, right? Cheat codes for hoes. So then I was trying to be a cool big brother, getting some good cheat codes, right? Which he probably didn't use for the right reasons, because I was teaching him how to steal hearts, right? And yeah, he didn't even need my advice, but I'm sure he used it and stole a lot of hearts type shit. Then like, oh yeah, I taught him a way to like create cheat codes by like teaching him these ways to find the symbolism and shit, and how to read people and other things, and just let the answers come to you, right? And then yeah, we would just go around saying like, hey, you got the cheat codes. You know, just leave it at that. Got the cheat codes. I got the cheat codes. Hey, alright, yeah. Tell yourself what you know. Oh shit, right? Because you have a bank, right, of what you know, right? And then you also have another bank of what is like your memory bank, right? So that you remember experiencing in this life. it's because you have all of this information in your physical DNA, right, and all these other experiences within your soul. You can tap into those banks of knowing, right? Well, your physical bank is more like a memory bank because it's carrying memories of those past avatars that was used to create this avatar, right? Which is how they were able to manipulate us, right? Because I'm not getting off the spiritual war's ass. This is how they were able to manipulate us with quote-unquote generational curses, which is also why I don't like labels, because it's just corny sometimes. Them hiding shit, what they really be doing. Like, they were programming certain things in our DNA so that they can trigger it over other generations to trigger other bullshit within our DNA. You know, to do that kind of a loop. That's dead. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta like go into that, deep state of thinking, right? Of just like what you already know, so you can comprehend and correct what you think you know and expose to yourself what you truly know, type shit, right? Right, that's what they said in Avatar when Zuko was like, what would Uncle Iroh say? He would say something like, you must go within yourself to save yourself from your other self, so then your true self can reveal itself to you. Ooh, them some bars right there. Yeah, there's this one lo-fi playlist that I be listening to, and they just be having the best quotes, to start your day type shit in there. Like, just to have that on repeat as affirmations, it's gonna be some a good way to program or download certain wisdom into you, right? But yeah, that's what I got for tell yourself what you know. Because sometimes you just gotta, teach yourself type shit in these ways. And I say sometimes, I want to say all the time, because eventually we're gonna have to get to that, right? But until then, sometimes we're just gonna have to do that, because we can't always find everything outside of ourselves. But then, like, when you start to doubt yourself on certain things, then, because that idea was in your mind so heavily, right? It would go to someone else's mental, and they would be able to piece it together and put it out for you to find and confirm it for yourself. So that's why people be saying like, oh yeah, the ancestors will bring you to me, right, to hear these messages, but don't accept the message or whatever, the reading or whatever, if they reach out to you, type shit. The way that they will reach out to you is that they will do a general reading and then just put it out, and let the ancestors bring them to them, type shit. Talk to yourself in your head and outward. And I say talk to yourself because that's how we are supposed to be thinking, right? But when we think, a lot of people, this is why a lot of people are bots, because when they think, they just be, debating about whatever situation they're in. Like, it's like they only think in one way, right? Where they're not actually conversing with themselves and going, just a little bit deeper of what situation they could really be in at the moment. And then that's what makes them so reactive and easy to program. So when you speak to yourself in your head, right, it will be different from you speaking to yourself out loud. Because when you speak to yourself out loud, bro, when I was in that conscious state, bro, it was like I was just passing information, and because I didn't write it down or speak it out loud, it's like I didn't download that experience into the memory bank, so it's like I just let it go by. So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes we're gonna have to speak it out loud. You can harness it, right, by thinking on it in your head. You know, in certain ways, repeatedly, in whatever kind of way that will make it stick to you, right? But then, it'd probably be best to also speak it out loud so that, your other selves can catch it as well. And yeah, also that's how you can spellcast over yourself type shit. There's also why they say watch your mouth type shit and watch your thoughts. I also wrote ID and relate in relation. Oh right, so you want to know how to identify yourself, right? Your other self, so then you can know which one is speaking for you, right? Or speaking to you. Or which one that you're speaking to, right? Sometimes you be blaming one part of yourself for the other part of yourself's action. And then that makes you doubt yourself and all these other things, essentially, right? So identify yourself, and you want to build a good relationship with all of yourselves, right? So then you can build that cooperation element, what you call it, force. Yeah, so you can, it's like a power type shit. And it builds power. Oh yeah, and this will help you read your thoughts as well. So then you can understand what could be a intrusive thought, like how they be saying, like, you begin intrusive thoughts, you begin intrusive feelings as well, you begin intrusive for a lot of things, but that's just because we be getting attacked and shit like that. So yeah, just try to think back to sorry. So just think back to some of the times where, you were struggling in a moment or feeling like you couldn't or just couldn't receive help. Like either something was pushing against you or you just couldn't, get somewhere. That was like a spiritual attack, And, yeah, like I said, because we're chosen and so protected, sometimes Spirit will let us take these attacks to help us get to the next level. Or sometimes we take these attacks because, it came from such a powerful source. So, like how they already programmed us to attack each other, sometimes they attack us themselves when they see us coming up in such a way. So yeah, Will Smith be sending you Beyonce, motherfucking all of them motherfuckers, I don't know if Kendrick Lamar motherfuckers like that be sending Cat Williams motherfuckers. I don't think they be sending attacks like this because they're woke on a different shit. They're moving in a different way. So when you see shit like that, just give them more grace, I guess, because I wouldn't give anybody a pass for real until I meet them myself and get to read their energy in person. Because people can always put on a mask. People can always use their aura and disguise themselves. Jay-Z is a time traveler. He's been doing that for I don't know how many generations. I think I seen Lil Uzi. Who was it? Not Lil Uzi. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was that one dude. He was singing and dancing on stage with some other fellas in this band. And not like an instrumental band, but yeah, and it was like the black and white times type shit. when the screens were still black and white, it was still gray. So yeah, just shit like that, like, you know.
Someone just wrapped up the title of most valuable host.
Yeah, that's all I really got to say for reading my thoughts. Study info in other generations, right? You gotta try to study information in other generations. You might have to go to other people who has experience in those generations, because they be fucking deleting shit off the internet all the time, off of the media, and you know, the history and all this and that all the time. You know, they keep track of it though, so they know what's going on. But I don't know how they're doing that, because what kind of space do you have to keep track of such information? Damn. That smells good. No, I actually thought of something dark, but I don't even want to put the energy out or give ideas. So, but yeah, studying the information from those, you know, time periods would help you gain knowledge, to help you gain the wisdom, to help you unlock certain things, right? Ain't no way. I thought I clipped the strap of my backpack through my hoodie pocket. I was gonna say, what kind of shit? Yeah, I'm gonna just keep going till this video ends out. Type shit. Or until I get to the end of the page. Find the difference in how you identify with things, right? Because that can also shift your reality. The way you identify with the relationship of you and your phone type shit, or the way that you identify with your phone, can, you know, just shit like that. Because like these are the different types of, you know, consciousness or awareness, states of awareness that we gotta be on, especially when it comes to how we relate with things, right? Because it changes our reality. I was trying to be clever.
Ain't nobody around me, baby, you look good, you look pretty. I know why you start fucking with me. It's a lot of bomb in the city, but you know nobody could get. It's a holiday, it's somebody we ain't missing no meals. I ride shoddy, she like five,
kick it. What the fuck? Man, that word is all fucked up. I can't read it though. Alright, and also eat right. Can't stress that enough. We gotta, because it really be clogging up all the pathways and shit in our brain, all of our brains, right? And then that makes it hard for us to use this avatar, so then it makes it hard for us to learn with this avatar. Or just use the avatar, period. Also, we're so cool that we're supposed to be naturally flying. That was another download I got earlier. Like I was just getting tired of walking, because I felt how we were, you know, supposed to be, like how we can be on all fours or just twos or one or zero type shit. I was like, whoa. Like, that's cool. I'm just thinking about 5. Like, what if we were using our heads to try to stand up type shit? We wouldn't be able to go nowhere. But then when we go on our all fours, we're able to crawl, which isn't really as effective as walking. But, you know, at least you can climb over shit still. But then when you learn how to walk and climb over stuff with your 2 feet, I guess that's also another thing that they showed in the Darwin evolution chart, right? Them using the one hand to walk. So like I guess you can be on 3s. But then you get off of that and you learn to walk on all 2s. Then you learn you can hop on one leg, and then you hop enough to learn you can fly, type shit. I don't know why I felt like I wanted to, explain that, but I just found that very interesting for some reason. And then, like, when I go deeper on that thought, it's going to give me another reason why I find it interesting, type shit. It's going to probably tell me something like, oh, because this also relates to how this works, or exposes how this works, type shit. That's another way to use, different ways of thinking and states of consciousness and shit. Cheat codes. Durability and duality and entities. Oh, right, bro, because that was another. Okay, I didn't have to make sure I had enough time, bro, because, sis, bro, like, y'all, oh my god, they got good people trying to help wake us up, through movies, and through toys that they give us, and games, and, like, I was on this one, oh man, I forgot the name of her channel, because I love giving shout-outs, you feel me? But, like, yeah, I deeply love giving shout-outs. I don't know if I said Plug's name yet, but I'm gonna just keep it at Plug, because I don't know how they feel about me exposing, but like, much love to them. They showed me, genuine type shit, genuine energy. That's all I'm looking for. I mean, genuine and that authenticity too, because like, I really think our individuality is really cool and special, and I like experiencing other people's realities and shit. Cause like, whoa, butt munches. What was that? Oh, right. And then, yeah, so that girl, right? She was showing this cereal box of how the Apple Jacks, right? On the back of the Apple Jacks box, Cinnamon was playing this game where Apple was, walking through Cinnamon's, like, Apple was Cinnamon's character in the game, right? So Cinnamon was playing Apple and going through his room, and then Cinnamon was like saying the game was glitching and shit. So, like, they will pass messages to us like this. Like, the game is glitching. The game, and they will use certain phrases, right? Because they know how multidimensional these symbols are. The symbols are, from how they've been written, spoken, all this and that, right? So the game is the situation we're in, right? This war that we're in, there's a glitch in it, right? And then the game also is this matrix that they put us in. Their matrix is glitching. And the game also is like, it goes on. So they're saying like the shit, because we're in a 9-year, shit is closing and crashing and type shit. But then they're also trying to show the disorder that they try to put in our households, because Apple and Cinnamon are friends, but because the game was glitching, Apple took control of himself, so he thought, and he was just going around being an asshole, talking about this and that, basically. And then they were also basically giving game on the specific kinds of attacks that they're trying to have us attack each other with, right? So it's just like shit like that we gotta keep an eye out for. Burp. Okay. Okay, I think it's done. So yeah, there's duality and all things. There's entities in the system. Oh, right, but people have their own agendas, right? So some of these entities that are helping us are helping us. Hold on, I'm finding it. They're helping us because confused on our energy, to protect. Projection to others. What? We're gonna all have when we wake, they want. Oh right, when we wake up, they'll want us to think, right? Because when we see what the fuck is going on, they're gonna want us to. Right, I'm gonna come back to that other thing because I think I wrote it down in pieces, you know. But this is important, right? When we wake up, right, they're gonna want us to think that we are in a position where they have the upper hand and we can't do anything, right? We can do something physically, we can do other shit too, right? This is why we're just preparing shit right now by sending spiritual attacks, you know. Let's go in and look somewhere. They want us to think they have power over us. Oh shit, right. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here's where I was coming back to what I was saying earlier. So because they're helping us, right? I'm gonna get to that other part I was talking about because I think I wrote it down somewhere. But yeah, there's a silent war going on, right? Amongst one of us, right? In different ways. Like, we all deal with our own shit, right? Silently. We all go through bullshit with certain people silently by just not addressing it in different ways. We go through these attacks with the government and all, you know, those other powers silently because they put us in such a position where we don't even want to accept what's going on type shit. So we just try not to talk about it and make shit seem like, you know, oh, that was crazy. But, you know, it's still practical. So since it makes enough sense, it's not enough to shift our reality type shit. But that's what I was saying. The whole world's gonna have a whole fucking psychedelic shroom trip. Man, I was laughing my fucking ass off because the shit I was finding out, bro, and like the way that I was gonna feel about it was just funny as hell. They want to help us because they want a better life for themselves, right? Slash on our side, right? So, because some of them are on our side, right? But yeah, some of them are just selfish and just are riding with, just going with the wind, right? Like first they were going to try and overpower us because they saw this, but now they see they can't, so now they're gonna try and help us type shit, like being kids, basically. I don't know how Spirit's gonna deal with them, but you know, I'm sure I'll find out later. Tap into our tribal energies. So like, I'm almost at the end of I got enough time. I'm almost at the end of the book. Ooh, almost fell. Okay. So we gotta tap into our tribal energies, you feel me? I think I said this in another video, right? Like how we should, you know, try and look up through our DNA and shit where we come from. But I don't trust their systems and shit for real. because they be playing. They be fucking playing. So they might not even tell you shit. You know, the truth. So you might have to just tap in and figure out for yourself. Wonder when these Umis are gonna kick. I guess they gotta take the whole fucking... I don't even know how much Brother Man gave me. I think it was a 3.5, but that's crazy. Why do I always gotta take whole 3.5s to go through an Umi kick? Yeah, come on now. Trying to get my Team Umi Zoomies on, you feel me? That's cool though, that's funny as hell. Team Umi Zoomy. Because like, I get the Zoomies when I'm on the Umis, right? But I got a whole spiritual team that I can access when I'm on the Umis. So it's like, yeah. Team Umi Zoomies, what I call us. Or Team Umi Zoomies. I call us, not me. Not this, not Tayo. I wanted to point that out because, like, you know, even though the creativity came from this bank, it was still, you know, brought to me from, you know, that mystical way type shit. But let's tap into our tribal energies so that we can, you know, get certain specific downloads for ourselves and other collective downloads for each other type shit. So we can do stuff like what I'm doing. Because that's what I'm about to start doing. Bro, that's what I was laughing about earlier as well. Because when I be getting into these fucking, you know, when I be getting these downloads, I be getting into a, I'm snitching mood. Like, I be getting I'm about to go snitch attitude type shit. Like, oh, what? Like, you know, they be telling me some crazy shit. I be like, oh, what? I'm about to go snitch, bro. What? I was trying to tell our mom, bro. There was a Mercury retrograde going on, a Mars retrograde going on, and another retrograde going on. I think it was the one for your thoughts. So I couldn't fucking speak clearly, and I was acting irrationally type shit, and I couldn't even fucking think clearly. But when I had that one trip on, you know, December 24th type shit, I was like, bruh, the shit that they done told me, I don't know, I want to explain it, right? But I don't know, this is what I'm telling you, I gotta break all this shit down before I even think about doing stuff like that. But, yeah, I was about to go tell my mom, because I was like, ain't no fucking way, I'm gonna need somebody to be aware of this shit, you know? To know what the fuck we're going through for real, so that they don't gotta keep going through it, you know? They can, you know, be more in tune and shit, and like, you know, I just wanted to go fucking snitch basically, because I was like, bro, no fucking way. And like the ancestors kept they kept shutting me up, you know, sitting me down, you know, making me tap in and listen to this shit. Peace, kitty. You want some food? Okay. It's a beautiful black cat. Yeah, I keep a little baggie of meat on me in case it's shit like that. Ooh, that was a nice ass jump. Alright, but yeah, when I get into the energy, I'll be wanting to go snitch. And I was about to go snitch. But also around that time, there was, like, man, I'd be scared when I be having deep shroom trips like that, because shit just be lining up and making sense so scarily. Like, oh my god, the universe has been screaming this shit in my face this whole time. It is like coming up to this point where I have to accept this and that type shit. Like, but also I had a baby that night. I think I birthed myself that night. Like, bro, because I took so much shrooms in such a way, you know, my hips were fucking, oh my god, and then my stomach, oh my god, that shit was crazy. Like, it felt like something was just grabbing me and like squeezing harder type shit. And I was like, no, I couldn't sit down, lay down, do this or that. I was like, dude, what type of baby? Really thought I had to shit, but I really thought I had the shits bad, but I didn't. And I was so mad because I wanted to have this shit so I could at least feel the ease of me letting go of some kind of pressure, bro. Because, like, man, I had pressure in my palms. Oh my god, that's how much pressure I had in my hips. Pressure in my palms. Look that song up by Amine. But yeah, bro. I just rushed in and tried to go snitch, but I wasn't making no sense. And then I was like, Mom, so you know how we're in a matrix, right? Because, I already been told her how we're God, and the reason why we don't understand or know why is because of the spiritual war that we're in. I broke that down too, right? And then I was like, basically I was telling her that I was able to tap into the energy of the matrix and see how serious it is. And how, that's what I was trying, that's what I told her later that night, because I had to go for a walk. But, yeah, I was trying to tell her, what I did tell her at that time was, my bad, I was just sitting with the dogs. But, that might be my other brother, C-Money. Awesome. But, no, it's not. But yeah, my bad. Where was I? Just trying to snitch to my mom. But, fuck, I couldn't, cause I wasn't making, my bad, this shit is weird, what I'm saying right now, cause no way. Bro was just struggling with his dogs. He has a long leash and they were fucking around with the pole, like, no way. Threw me all the fucking way off, no way. I was in the room trying to snitch to my mom. Oh, right. What I did tell her is that, you know how we're in a matrix, right? Well, this shit is really serious because they done got us fucked up. That's, like, the only thing that could translate to me, right, is they done got us fucked up, and how am I going to tell you this? Because the downloads, right? The downloads that I was getting, right, it was like so harsh that first of all I needed to learn how to translate it into a dialogue, right, that would be understandable for us. And I have to deliver it in such a way that's not going to be so alarming, because the kind of message I would deliver, I'm hoping should shake up enough people that would give us that kind of assurance that I'm waiting for us to have. Starting to rain. Wow. Well, I guess it is getting close to the end of the video, so that's cool. How the alignment worked. Yeah, and it's just funny how that works. Because of all the motherfucking planets aligning. Oh, right, and all these other things that people were saying was just scaring me, because they were just confirming what I was going through in that moment. And this is like another example of how these readings be timeless because of how energy works. They're like, that alignment, oh my god, it's gonna fuck out of me. Alright, strap my phone up real quick and flip to my page so I can get to the next thing.
Straight to the start of smoke. All the pain I felt before, back when it was all that I know.
Oh, right. Fuck. I'm snitching, bro. Bro, they try to lock up our inner child for real, bro. They did it in deep ways, bro. Just look up, different ways that they've been attacking us, right? That could relate to how it attacks the energy of our inner child, right? Our inner child fucking protects us so deeply in so many cool, creative ways. Because our inner child is really fucking God for us. It's the God that the masculine and feminine energies, right? Your inner papa and mama has cultivated and raised, to be the star child type shit. So it's like, oh man, Once Upon a Time, right? That song that I was listening to. There's a part where he says, isn't it ironic that younger me is the older me? So it's like, once you master your feminine and masculine energies, right, and lift it into such a mature way that you can, carry yourself, then you will turn that child, right, into a star child. Because I don't even want to say an adult, because the way we think adults are supposed to be like, no, that's not what an adult's supposed to be like. So I'm gonna just say a star child. But yeah, that shit is awesome. I mean, that shit is fucked up that they're trying to lock our inner child up, but like, it's awesome when you tap into it and free them, like, and let them move for you and with you and shit. Like, you gain a whole other power. Like with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings box. Let's tap in, y'all. So I really got to say. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Get yours at Taco Bell today. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should ask. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra. Ooh, burp. Not asking for your opinion, right? But just clarity on how I can go about making these videos for y'all and me, right? Yeah, just give me some clarity of how I should go about making these videos and what I've done good so far, and what I've done bad. You don't have to be nice, and you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be detached. You don't have to be attached. You don't have to be detached. You don't have to be attached to whatever comment you try to put out. Because I'll still take that energy and eat it up. Type shit. That's what I've been doing out here. Transmuting all these negative bullshit frequencies. Y'all making me laugh my ass the fuck off out here, man. Because I know these motherfucking Kane Stock is going to be listening to this video. So I just want y'all to know. Thank you for the laughs. And stay great to the chosen ones. And yeah, I'll always love my reflections. Yeah. Y'all have a good one.